Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Joku. I was shocked at the amount of people that hit me up in the comments section and told me to get Abram off that defense. Abram only deserves to play in the box. Abram won't even be a starter next season. I agree with about 50% of that, but there's a lot of that shit that I will take with a grain of salt. Abram is a damn good player. I think that dude's still going to have a huge impact on this defense. I completely agree with you that he completely sucks in coverage. It's hard to argue that fact, but I really do like him playing up in the box. I think there is definite defensive schemes where we will be seeing him on a very regular basis on this team. And even though every time I put him in the linebacker position, you guys give me shit about it, I think that's possibly the direction that he's going to end up heading in as his career moves on. That dude is a true hitter and he is fast as shit. And if you can take advantage of his actual strengths and not put him in situations where he's going to get taken advantage of, I think he's going to end up having a damn good season. And then the other big thing I heard in the comment section was you have to get Anthony Everett on the field. He's going to end up taking one of these starting jobs. I do not personally agree with that at all. I really think that dude's going to be fighting with Hobbs to see who ends up landing that starting nickel position. And Hobbs has that thing on lockdown. I think Everett has a definite spot on this defense. I think he's going to be a rotational piece. A lot of you guys are saying that he's going to be starting at possibly that safety position instead of Abram. Some of you are saying that he's going to beat out Hobbs for that nickel spot and Hobbs is going to move to the outside. I do not see that shit happening for any possible reason. Hobbs is a damn good nickel corner. Everett might be able to try to compete for one of these outside cornerback positions, but I really think Rocky Ya-Sin's going to end up beating him out. But what the hell do I know? We're just going to have to wait to see how this whole thing ends up shaking out. But as I was screwing around with these little guys and I was moving everybody around, just trying to play to your comment section to see what you guys were thinking, I ended up in this 3-5-3, and this is not a defense that you see very regularly in the NFL. It is extremely situational. I do understand that. It is very easy to transition into this defense when you do run a base 3-4. But on paper, this defense looks sick as shit. I am not going to lie. Once I had this thing fully drawn up and I started moving some players around, I tried to get Kuntz worked into this defense. It just was not happening. I had him playing one of these outside linebacker spots. If you had Kuntz instead of Brown out there, it just did not look as strong. So I ended up pulling Kuntz out again. I'm really curious to see what this team is going to end up doing with him. I had a ton of y'all hit me up in that comment section. You're like, well, what about Kuntz? What are we going to do with Kuntz? To be honest with y'all, I don't know. I've drawn up so many of these defenses. There's only a few that I've actually put on camera at this point. But Kuntz has not been able to work into any of them. So please hit me up with your ideas. Let me know what you think is going to happen with that kid. If he's just a rotational piece on this defensive line, I'm totally okay with that. He's still young as shit. But I do think he has a ton of upside, and I would like to see him get more involved than just lost in the shuffle of this defense, especially bringing in a new coordinator. But let me know what you guys think. This was not going to be a long video. I just wanted to put this out there, show you this defensive setup, get your opinions on it, and really just tell me if you think it could end up stopping the run, because that's kind of what I had it set up as, was a run defense. But then once I finished it up, I was like, man, I got to put this out there. This defense looks crazy. So let me know your thoughts. I really appreciate you guys checking out another one. Hit me up with any ideas you'd want to see on either side of the ball. I'd be happy to draw it up for everyone just to take a look at all the possible options that we do have. It's the off season. There really isn't shit going on, so we got plenty of time building up to the draft. But thank y'all for checking out another one. I seriously do appreciate it. If you can click that like button on the way out, it really does help me out. But until next time, I'm Joku, and we will catch y'all on the next one.